Okay, I'm very conscious now. I've got lots of people about to laugh at me if I choke on this.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of this Hot Topic series. You might notice things are a bit different. We're at Dragon Coworking today because we're going to be interviewing Roland. Why don't you introduce yourself in case people don't know who you are?
Yeah, certainly, Joe. Yeah, my name's Roland Stanley. I'm the founder and ringmaster of Dragon Coworking, which is located down in Rochester.
Yeah, and also because we are filming in the morning, we are going to be using hash browns because people don't really want chicken nuggets at 9:30 in the morning.
So I wouldn't mind.
So we are using the hash browns. We've got 3 levels of hot sauce, starting with Big Dick's hot sauce, which is our sponsor. So shout out to them. They've got a great name, yeah. Then the second one is a West Indies hot sauce. So it's a little bit more spicy. And then the last one's called Spontaneous Combustion.
Okay.
So,
well, let's hope it doesn't do quite what it says in the jar. Obviously, it might have the best YouTube video of the year, I reckon.
Yeah, that's that one. We do have milk here. If you can get through the whole thing without using the milk, then you get kudos points, which are like our respect, basically.
Well, milk's pretty much my kryptonite, so I would be really desperate if I'm reaching for that. Really desperate.
So behind that, we do have a glass of water, just in case Roland needs some water. Okay, so let's go on with topic 1. You ready?
Okay, brilliant.
So as the owner of a co-working space, the obvious first question is why should a business consider co-working over working from home? Let's start from there. So
yeah, certainly. I mean, co-working. It's not for everybody.
Before you carry on, you have to have the hot sauce.
You're almost got
out of it. So if you take a bit of hash brown,
right, we're going for this one, aren't we? Going for the closest. The Big Dicks.
Yeah,
is this Big Dick? Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's give it a bit of Big Dicks. Okay.
So co-working, why should they do that over working from home?
Okay, it's not too bad, it's all right actually, it's all right.
That's good.
Okay, well, it's not for everybody co-working. You know, there are some people which can concentrate on it at home, they can get on with their work, they can actually dedicate a good portion of the day to actually getting everything done they need to. For other people, it's a bit more of a challenge. You know, other people, they're at home, they've got distractions, like they've got the telly, they've got the washing. Their partner might say to them, while you're working from home, you can sort of sort out the garden or go and pick up sort of Auntie Jill from the hospital and things like that.
Yeah.
You've got your cat, you've got your dog, you've got so many distractions at home. So people come down to us, you know, we give them provide them an environment, a positive community collaboration, where people can bounce ideas off people. And what we aim to do is give entrepreneurs from Medway and start-up businesses the best possible chance of actually succeeding in those first few vital years. Where a lot of people, they fail, you know, we aim to actually help them, help build their businesses. And we do that by bouncing ideas for everybody and just trying to support people as much as possible. And that is the main aim of Dragon Coworking. We're just a room with some scaffold board, tables and things like that. The most vital part are our co-workers and working together.
Yeah, and I think you said there as well that it's helping people who are just in a startup, because I think a mistake a lot of startup businesses make is they get an office straight away when really something like a co-working space might suit them more rather than having the overheads of an office from the get-go, because it's much more expensive.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, quite a lot of offices you have to sign long leases and things like that, where here it's just like month-long memberships. Yeah. And also, even in an office, you can feel isolated because literally you walk in your office, shut the door, and that's it. Where here we're sort of like more, it's all about coming together and being part of something bigger and helping you out, and that's what we all aim to do. We're all helping each other out and helping build that business. Yeah,
and I work out of here 1 or 2 days a week, and I can attest that people do sort of work together, and even the people in the offices here should come out and get involved as well.
Yeah.
So
you're a co-working veteran, aren't you? You're down at the business terrace with Sean as well.
So usually we're at the business terrace, but we're on tour today with the sun. Okay, how was that then? Spicy? You okay with that?
That's all right, yeah.
We didn't ask as well, so what is your usual Indian order?
Well, I've been in practice, especially. So every time we do this, I'm trying to get better. Well, I used to be a few years ago. I used to be the guy that ordered the omelette at the Indian. You know, I was that low level of spiciness. Yeah. But I've been building up. I've been through the tikka masala phase. I'm now going through the biryani. Oh, okay. I'm now on the sort of the boonas / Danzaks as well. So yeah, I'm getting adventurous.
Getting there. Okay. Right. Let's move on to the second sauce then. See how you deal with that one. We've got a bit of an audience going on now. Right. Yeah. So go ahead and have the second sauce.
So which one's this?
So this one's the West Indies hot sauce.
Okay.
So a bit more spicy.
Okay, I'm very conscious now. I've got lots of people about to laugh at me if I choke on this.
This one's not too bad compared to the last one. Yeah?
Yeah, there's definitely
There's definitely a step up.
a step up, slight rise in temperature there, mate.
Okay, so the second question, we're going to go into your marketing and the best marketing avenues for Dragon Coworking. So when you were just starting up, what sort of worked best for you in a marketing sense?
Oh, it's changed over the last couple of years. It's really changed. Sort of like when we was in that real startup mode, the two key parts of marketing that really worked for us were number one, Twitter.
Okay.
There's a few other co-working spaces in the area that hadn't succeeded. But they still had their Twitter accounts open. So I literally went and stalked all their Twitter users, and then followed those, and then made little comments. And I recruited about 15 people at the very start, just purely through Twitter.
That's really good.
But the main one was networking. Networking massively helped me, not just in recruiting new people. The first people who actually signed up for offices were Neil and Carrie from Clockwork Moggy and Zoe from ZC Social Media. They're there laughing behind the camera at me. Those guys, I mean, I all met them through networking, but also there's construction phase as well. I mean, virtually everybody that works building everything in here I met through networking, and it's just all the offices are filled through networking. So yeah, that massively helped me. So those two first things at the beginning, networking, Twitter, were really helpful. As it's gone over the last couple of years, networking still plays a big part in it and recruiting people. More Facebook now and LinkedIn. Less slightly Twitter at the moment, so I think I probably need to up my Twitter game, and I definitely need to up my Instagram game. I'm really, really poor at that, but I'm aiming to get back on that now, getting down with the kids. My son laughs at me when I mention Instagram, so yeah. Yeah.
And you're also starting to do, or you're doing stuff like Business Vision Live, you have stalls and stuff. How does that work for you?
It's good. I mean, Business Vision Live, really liked it. It's really, again, a great networking opportunity to meet other businesses in Kent. It's really enjoyed that. Our big thing is always to be slightly disruptive, so we always like to do something slightly different. So rather than giving out pens and cupcakes, we gave away slushies and brought our virtually naked dragon lady along with us to walk around
naked.
Business Vision. So so we like to do little things differently. Again, we like disruptive businesses that actually use the space and do things slightly differently. So that's what we always try to be in our marketing.
And, was it ZC Live last year? You had a dinosaur.
We had a dinosaur. It was a dragon, honestly.
Dragon, yeah.
It wasn't
dragon dinosaur.
Yeah, it wasn't that I couldn't get the dragon. It was it was a dinosaur really. Yeah, but we're actually taking maybe a proper dinosaur to another event next year.
A proper dinosaur, like real life?
Proper dragon this time. Breathe smoke and everything. So yeah, we're looking forward to that for next year. And we've got lots of other sort of little marketing things sort of planned over the next sort of 6 months to a year to sort of really get us out there.
Do you do much of the traditional marketing, as in magazines, radio, stuff like that? Do you do stuff like that?
Not so much. I mean, actually, we're advertising with Scene magazine at the moment. We've just done a little deal with those guys. But not so much traditional at the moment. We're actually part of the Medway Business Awards this year. We've entered into that, so that comes with some press coverage as well. So not so much, not that we won't ever do it. It's just at the moment we find other avenues working really well for us.
Well, I think we found you through ZC Live actually. It was ZC Live was the first time we came across you. So I guess you can shout about digital and traditional as much as you want, but really getting out there and just talking to people
face to face, handshake marketing. That's the way to do it sometimes.
Cool. So we're going to go on to the final question now, which means you have to take a dip of the spontaneous combustion. You've got a few eyes on you now.
You grab that fire extinction there, please. Okay, right.
That's the last one. Yeah. That was a tiny dip. You have to do more than
okay. I used to like you. I used to like you better than Carl, but now.
Right, so this last question is going to be about networking. We've already spoken a bit about it, but in particular, you hosting networking. That's what we sort of want to get into. So you host some of your own networking events. So why did you set them up first off?
Yeah, I'm doing a few different things at the moment. So I run an ABC Networks at Medway, and I've done that for the last couple of years at various different venues. We've got our waffle networking, which is the one we've actually for Dragon Coworking. It run 4 times a year. When we first started Dragon Coworking, we knew that a lot of people that are in using the space are creative, they're digital, lots of technology, and a lot of those guys don't actually like networking very much. You know, a lot of people don't like going to these stuffy business events.
Yes.
You've got to wear a tie and it's all 7 o'clock in the morning and da-da-da-da. So we thought we'd do something different. So Waffle is essentially, if you haven't been to a Waffle event, we've got one on the 17th of October, you're warm welcome to come to that. And all the way through next year as well. They're sponsored by different people. And basically, essentially, you come along, you have a waffle with lots of other businesses, 80 other businesses normally.
Yeah.
And basically, we make waffles, so you eat waffles while you waffle. And that is it, really, really simple networking. Simple. Really fun, different every time. We've got Liz from Folly's Face Painting, the Dragon Lady painter. She's doing it for us this in October.
So is there going to be free face paint?
Face painting, she's going to bring some of her models along with her. It's going to be a Halloween themed event. So it's going to be really good fun. But again, great networking because there's lots of people there to talk to and chat about.
And I think it is good to have a more relaxed networking because, as you said, a lot of them are suit and tie.
That's it,
really early in the morning. So having that relaxed afternoon, evening.
It will what find what works for you. You know, so if you like that suit and tie networking, that's brilliant. You know, but this is just something a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay. And so, why did you set that up? Did you, from a business point of view, did you think you were going to get more people through the door who might sign up to the co-working, or was it just for the people who are already co-working, you thought, it would be nice to bring them together and do an event?
Our aim is to become the centre of Medway businesses, especially for start-up and small businesses. So the aim is to get more small businesses into the actual co-working space. One, to get people in here and just see us, but two, to also connect with our co-workers and our business community. We've got 80 odd co-workers at the moment, 60 odd businesses that work out of here. So, you know, if the more people we can get in here all connecting, all talking to each other, all networking, all helping each other out and helping promote each other's businesses, it's got to be good for everybody.
Yeah. And you also do the ABC Medway, you mentioned as well, which is a morning one, but it's still a bit more relaxed than some of the others out there. So how did you get involved with ABC and how did that sort of
I've known Ashford Lawrence for a little while and literally I was just going to ABC meetings, really enjoyed it and then sort of started filling in and then before I knew it I took over a City Ward meeting and now the Medway meeting. It's a bit more relaxed than other networking, you know, the same outcome. It's all about building relationships, it's all about getting there to sell your business, but we do it through building relationships and then people go on and promote you, so you use other people as your marketing.
Yeah, great. And what other networking events do you have or events do you hold?
Well, we do.
You hold quite an interesting one.
We do hold quite an interesting one called Fuck Up Nights.
Yeah.
So Fuck Up Nights is, they're all laughing again behind me, so don't hear me swear very often. And I said to Joe, if I'm allowed to swear on the camera, and he said yes, so it's his fault. It's his fault if we get banned.
I've allowed it.
Yes.
Yeah, as far as
just blame Carl.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's Carl's fault.
Yeah. So, Fuck Up Nights is it's a worldwide organisation. They're in 100 cities around the world at the moment and growing every month. Essentially, it's a celebration about failure.
Okay.
Now, in business, you shouldn't reminisce about failure too much. You should just move on, get on, and you know if you've done something wrong, right, learn from that and move on.
Yeah.
And this is all about literally telling your story about failure, having a bit of a laugh about it at the same time, and just making sure everyone can learn about it. So you failed, let's all learn from your failure, so we don't make that in business. It's a great night. We've got local bands. We're brewing a couple of beers. That are going to be named. I might ask you about that actually. I think a JK Pale Ale will be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We definitely support alcohol.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting. So it's just a really good sort of event. It's I say you've got local bands with music, with lots of drink. Tickets are on sale now for our November one, and it's just a really fun event. But then we also learn a bit about business failure as well.
Yeah. So once again, it is in that realm of relaxed networking.
Absolutely.
Which is sort of, I guess, your thing.
Yeah. Networking with alcohol, you can't wish for any more. And live bands.
Definitely. Right. So how did you get on with that hot sauce then? You seem to do.
It's all right.
Actually.
Do you know what? It was all right. I must have a higher scale than I thought.
Yeah, you definitely do. Because I had that one and almost died.
Did you? Oh,
I was sweating
and
crying.
I feel quite relaxed with
it. So you're okay. Maybe you didn't have enough. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to make it take some more. Well, thank you for coming along. So if they wanted to find out more about you and more about Dragon Coworking, where could they find you?
Me, as ever, LinkedIn.
Okay.
On Dragon Coworking, Facebook page, Dragon Coworking Dragon Coworking, sorry. dragoncoworking.co.uk on our website. So you can book a free tour on there. You can book a coffee with me to come down. We can have a chat and a coffee. Always willing to meet new people and help out any other small businesses in Medway and do anything we can to help those startups.
And just again to close off, when is the waffle event and when is the
Waffle is the 17th of October, and the fuck up night is the 1st of November. Tickets again available on our website. So yeah, please have a look at that.
So yeah, come along.